gun show. Boom. Simplified Devil Dogs. Welcome back. Welcome back. No news is good news, boys. No news is good news. I love winning. What's up, Howard? Simplified, brother. Taco Nation. What's up, Tom? How you doing, brother? Simplified, guys. What's going down? Taco Nation. We got a good drive today, about an hour and 30 minutes. Heading down south to Taco Nation. We'll be heading down towards closer to San Diego. Doing the old loop, swoop, and pull. Yeah, man, Thursday I went to that medieval time pirate adventure thing and I threw out my back, dude. Freaking awful. Awful stuff, man. What's up, Devil Dogs? We're gonna be stuck in traffic. Yeah. I guess I'll just stay here, huh? Where am I? You messed up your back? Yeah, man. I was picking up my nephew, and when I picked him, like he had to go from here to here. And right when I grabbed him on the armpits, you know, you kind of lift him over your body, like sitting down. Yeah, so all week I've been laying up in bed. I haven't been able to move. Been better now. I didn't even go to work Friday. I stayed home. Yeah, it was bad. It was a bad one. It was bad, but I feel like I spent a lot of time like getting in shape and stuff, like a couple years back. I can't do it as much anymore, but I feel like I lost some weight too, you know. Messed up mind. See, at my age, I fall asleep when I wake up, too much stress for my back. Ugh. Yeah, you get it. Yeah, and you heard it while you're sleeping or something, or yeah, you just stress out. Yeah, man, I wish. Yeah, but it's all good, man. It's just part of the plan. I subscribed to, you know. No problem. The VA will fix you right. Yeah, man, that's what I mean. Isn't that the weird part with like the VA? It's like, man, sometimes I can't even go to work. You know, I can't even get out of bed. But yet, the VA just still likes, oh, you're fine, Matt. Oh, you're fine. It's not service connected. Yeah, my nephew's, dude, spent the night Thursday. We took him back Friday. Elon should invent a exoskeleton, dude. Oh, Bobo, what's up, brother? I would honestly wear one. I would totally wear one if it was, I don't know, like if I could, I don't know how that would work to like help. I think they're trying for like military purposes and stuff, but too expensive and too big, you know. They would have to come. I mean, they're gonna have to come up with something. If we ever go to war again, the gear that we wear, it's just way too bulky, way too heavy. You know, there's more people getting hurt after the war than during the war, you know, because everyone had a morning, boys. Ransom Jackson, what's up, brother? Everybody had a you know, an inch of sappy plates front and back, and then the sides. I don't know, weight. I forget how much it weighed all together. Just the vest that we wore. It was the front sappy. I mean, that thing had to weigh at least a couple pounds. I mean, at least like a pound or two. So you have like 2 pounds on your front, 2 pounds on your back. I'd say half pounds on your side, and that's just the sappies. Then I had 4 magazines and a radio in my magazine kangaroo pouch. You know, you have your IFAK, and you have your little things like tourniquet. IFAK's a first aid kit. You have your camel pack, and then I only had 4 M16 or M14, $3.99 a gallon. Oh yeah, mine was about 40 pounds. Oof. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it all out together. There's probably roughly a good 20 pounds on your body, extra 20 just on your waist and up. So the exoskeleton, I mean, they're gonna have to, because they're gonna just give us more gear. Sappy plates aren't gonna get any lighter. Just my vest, a 40-pound for our. Yeah, I mean, you boys were all artillery there. The 40-pound vest. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. For me, the only thing for me was I carried like 1,000 rounds of 5.56 on a belt for my saw gun, and I had the 4 magazines for an M4 in my kangaroo pouch just so I can sit my saw gun, and it would plop right in between my radio and one of the magazine pouches. And I put a magazine there that I didn't use. I had it filled. Takes a magazine, and it would just sit, and I would hold it just like at the ready. Perfect. But man, I mean, they got to figure something out if just to lift it off your shoulders, something make us move faster. I don't know. Here's the traffic, boys. Boom. Get a better angle while I drive. It'll be a nice, pretty drive. Spike on the door. What does this do? Boom. What does that do? Oh, copy link. No, I don't want to copy link. What does this do? Boom. Top chat. Oh. Chat viewing options. What does that do? Oh, yeah. That's what I wanted. Learn more. I want to learn more. Good day, sir. What's up? I wanted to do a horizontal stream. See how that goes. I don't think I've ever done one, really. None. Live. Oh, okay. Cool. This will be a good view for you guys. See how big the freeways are. The freeways are always amazing me out here. I live out here, but they're always so big. So big. And this is kind of like a swamp. There's a dam right to the left. It's like a swamp area, a marshland, kind of. It's like no one ever goes up back there. It's like I think like a state natural preserve. It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. And there's a dam. I think I showed one live, but once they build this highway, you'll be able to see it better. It'll actually be good because they built this dam, right? I was reading about grocery stores in San Pedro. Oh, in San Francisco. Oh, grocery stores in San Francisco. Oh God. Oh God, what did that say? What did that article say? Well, yeah, there's a dam out here that it's painted like 1776 dash 1976, something like that. Like 200 years of freedom. I think it's when the dam was finished. But it's a big paint job on it. It looks sweet, man. It looks sweet. Back on the two. No. The grocery stores in San Francisco have to be doing awful. Just awful. I don't know. How many people still live in San Francisco for real? For real. I don't know. San Francisco's a dump. I mean, it's like LA. If we drove through LA, it's kind of a ghost town. You'll go on. We did that one stream, and I was shocked that a lot of the stores by the Walk of Fame or whatever, it's all closed. It looks like garbage. Even the strip club out there is closed. It's just sad and embarrassing. Sad and embarrassing. A city can't even keep their titty bars open. It's like you go to a town where there's a Hooters. Hooters ain't the best, but if that's all you got to keep it open. Some cities can't even do that. Not letting leave for 6 months and then they find a replacement. Whoa. Oh, for the store lease? Oh my God. What's going on in Malibu? Are people going to rebuild those homes after the fire? That's a good question, Ransom. I don't think so, man. I really don't. I don't think the state of California will let them build their houses on the beaches again. Not like they did before. I don't know, man. There's no way, because I don't know. And all those people out there are all Democrats for sure. For sure. They're heavy. All those houses that burnt down, well, I would say most of them were. I mean, that doesn't matter, but you vote what you get, and they wanted a retarded letter person as their fire chief, and she literally said, I don't know, man, I got off subject, but the thing with, I don't know, I don't live in LA County. I know that LA County is you can't just go around. That's why this is why everyone's pissed off too. So those people's houses that burnt down, they're gonna find out really quick that it's easier to live on the street than it is to build a house, and that's the problem. And then the government will let you build a house, as a bum on the side of the road, rather than, and they won't bother those people. But if you try to rebuild your house on your property, they'll probably throw a bitch fit at you or something. Yeah, it's that's the way it's gonna work. There are a lot of and those houses have probably been passed down. Whoever owns that house probably inherited that house. Because the people that owned those houses before are all dead. for sure. And they probably bought those houses for like $50,000 in like 18 or 1950 or something like that. And they just have kind of rebuilt it to make it look more modern. But those houses in Malibu, man, there's no way. The plumbing, I mean, Jesus Christ, the foundation of that, the infrastructure, the getting the permits through the city, there's no way, man. There's no way. You know what the city wants to do at those, they want to build a parking lot or something. So the local city has more tourism or something. They want to do something else. They don't want people having their own property. Not in California. Not like that, man. I don't know. That's a damn good question, man. That damn good question. Like, Tony Stark's in the Iron Man. That dude lived right off Malibu Road. It's made up house, but there are houses right off a lake or off a cliff like that. And not gonna look good, man. I don't know. I'll definitely give it. It's already been a couple months, right? So I mean, it's been a couple months. Fire, okay, let's sweep everything out. Let's pick up all the debris, and then we're back to let's rebuild. They should be already rebuilding the houses. There should be lumber stacks everywhere, and there should be construction crews going around, ripping up the cement or asphalt. I don't know, doing something, but I can't see my phone, Devil Dogs, the camera, the sun. That sun is just right in my eyeball. So we're rolling solo right now, boys. I mean, they should already. If I lived in those houses, I would have bought a big dumpster. I would have pulled it up. I would have hired a bunch of people from Home Depot and then have them clean it up for me, and then take them to the ice department and have them deported, and then I would start rebuilding. It would have taken me a month to clean everything up. But there's no way, man. There's no way you're gonna hire a private contractor to rebuild your house however you deem or mason. They're gonna want you to build it a certain way with certain specs. And those houses in Malibu and all those, they were built like in the 50s or 60s, 70s. So it was like more of a free, crazier time to draw stuff, right? And to design. Some of those houses were looking, the insides would have compartments everywhere. I don't know, man. That's what they get, though, for voting for the left like that. You want a retarded letter person as your fire chief, and the mayor of LA going to the Congo to get fucking AIDS out there or something. I don't know what the hell that girl was doing. Spreading AIDS all over the Congo, and she said she was going to investigate. So the mayor is going to spend more tax money on an investigation on why she was able to fly to the Congo or wherever she went to Africa. She's going to investigate why she was able to do that. You can't make this up, boys. You can't. Gavin Newsom wants to investigate why there was no water in the big punch bowl up north. Well, they're investigating the investigation for the investigators. It's a win-win-win, man. You can't go wrong. No, I won it. The permit process is painful there. Oh yeah. Oh, it's going to be awful, dude. Now that Hollywood is decriminalized, or I can't. Let's need to spend 100 on a quarter of acre. Oh yeah. Cali intends to use the site for Olympics. Oh, dude, Howard. Oh, you might be right, bro. That's interesting. The Olympics. I totally forgot. Now Gavin Newsom has like a big, some big lots to, oh wow, that's interesting. They're gonna want to build like a condo there or something, you know? There are a big old parking lot or a stadium. We got plenty of stadiums in California. We don't need any more stadiums. That's interesting, Howard. Very, very interesting. Yeah, they could do a new stadium. Give me a sec, boys. One tick. There we go. Different live setup. Yeah, what's up, Ethan? Just seeing another go vertical, seeing what this is all about, you know. Give you guys a better view, I guess. Cause going horizontal. Come on, dude. Is this thing gonna? Okay. Well. Okay. All right. No. Huh. Interesting. Sorry guys, give me a sec, figuring things out. Yeah, why wouldn't I do that? Oh, stupid. Yeah, I can't really read. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. I fixed it. The hills look awesome. Yeah, man. I want to give you guys a bigger, nicer view of, I guess, where I'm going. That'll be cool. Sometimes I forget the way my stream looks and whatnot, you know. That vertical kind of sucks sometimes. It's just a weird view of looking at things, you know. I'll do this one. See how this? I hate hills and mountains. And give me flat land. Oh yeah, man. You hate hills. Right where it's at. Yeah, California, man, that's all it is out here. It's just rolling hills, man. Rolling thunder, man. Up and down, up and down. It's because everything out here is on a fault line or something, man. Like we used to get earthquakes out here all the time, but I feel like I haven't felt an earthquake in a long, long time, man. I don't know. Maybe the big one's coming, dude, you know? Like even going for like a jog in California, no matter what, you're gonna start running uphill. You know. Oh, the Crucible in the Marine Corps. Oh, what a nightmare. The Crucible. We had a mountain called Mount Mother Effer. We had I lived in the second flattest country in Europe. You guys don't have mountains? Wow. Not even like a little lump in the road, rolling hills. Where did you live? The flattest? What's the flattest place in Europe. What could that be? That sounds like a military's wet dream. Is a bunch of flat land, roll tanks over. Where was that at? Bobo. Flattest country in Europe. We don't have mountains here. If we live in the flattest country in Europe. Our biggest hill is 170 meters. Oh, Denmark. That's right, Denmark. Oh, I love the Danes. The Danish, right? Oh, that's right, Hobo. I have a niece out there. Yeah, not my niece, my cousin, Gracie. Yeah, she lives in Denmark. She did live in Amsterdam. We had this conversation. I remember this conversation. Danish, Viking. Yeah, the Vikes, dude. You guys a bunch of crazy Vikings up there. That's right. The freaking Vikings, dude. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Denmark. That's right. I remember now. And my map of the rest of the world is starting to piece in my brain. The freaking Vikings, dude. Hey, what's up, Justin? How you doing, brother? Good morning, man. Trying out different style of streaming today, seeing how it's going. What's going on, bro? Simplify, brother. Simplify. I want to guys give you a big old freaking view of the road. We're going southbound, man. The Danish Vikes, dude. Imagine being a poor soldier, maybe in the French military, or just a regular old dude out in the countryside of France or wherever. And then you see those long tugboats from freaking the Viking world, man, and they're blowing their stupid horn and they're paddling, and you're just like, oh shit. Oh shit, run, you know. Oh, and those dudes were like all doped. Oh, didn't they take a lot of shrooms and they would just freaking get all zapped out of their mind? And dude, and they were huge, and they were like hungry because they only like ate fish. Imagine, like, because it's cold out there all the time up there, right? Coming by like a good chunky fat cow ain't gonna happen. Oh man, I would be upset. Like a polar bear, man. That's why polar bears are so pissed off. All they do is eat fish all day. It sucks. Imagine a polar bear eating a big old fat cow, dude. It would be so happy. It would be so happy. What's up? What up? What up, bro? How you doing? What's up, Brian? Bryson, I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Doing good, brother. My back, I threw out my back over the weekend, but today's the first day. It doesn't hurt, and I can walk straight, so I'm good, man. Other than that, it's just another day, another dollar. Enjoying the little things, man. Enjoying the little things. My nephews came over, and they all spent the night, man, and I was at a baseball game all last night watching my nephew play, so he played pretty good. The Vikings went to England. They said, give us your money or they will raid you. And we raided them anyway. That's right, brother. Yeah, England, yeah. Did they go to England? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the Vikings were wild people, man. Yeah, if someone demands something out of you in a big boat and they look like they're miserable and cold and they want money from you, and you give them something that they're just gonna go, yeah. The Vikes, dude. That even that show was good. Hey, say no, Ned. What's up, brother? And then they braided their hair. Oh yeah, they were wild, man. Those dudes out there. I wish we can all like go back in time and see how other people lived and stuff. I mean, we have an idea, but man, just to be a part of like the rowing on a Viking ship, you know, going down didn't they like kind of float down the river in Paris, and then they started jumping? What's up, brother? Yeah, I don't know, man. It would be amazing, man. Or like just to be like in the room where Germany decided to invade Russia, Operation Barbossa. Like being in that room, be like, oh shit, you guys are gonna go for it, right? Yeah. Or even Operation Iraqi Freedom, dude, shock and awe. Imagine just sitting in that conference room and going, oh shit, boys, like this is it. The minute, the clock strikes midnight, we're going to start hearing a lot of boom booms. When I hear the Vikings, all I think about is the Seven Dwarfs. Poor Snow White, poor Rachel Zegler. Weird. What a dumb bitch. Like, what a dumb bitch, dude. What a dumb bitch. Like, you can't get any dumber than that, man. You really can't. I'm sorry, dude. No one, like, that girl has probably never had a real conversation with a real person, to be honest. What did she do? What's up, Jackson? Well, if you're trying to make a movie, the one thing it's the Michael Jordan effect, man. Republicans buy Jordans too, man. Disney was dumber. They convinced her that it was, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, that's right, Tarm. It's like she never had a conversation with a real adult and said, or like I lost a gold chunk in Yellowstone. Oh, please call. A gold chunk in Yellowstone National Park. What? No one's ever told that girl, hey, if you keep speaking like this, like 50% of the people won't like you. And she actually kind of knew that because she kept talking about that. Won't be long till these retards will be bankrupt and won't, yeah. All my guns were lost in a boating accident. What? What? Your pew-pews? Yeah, man, I don't know. Like, you're right. Like, the Hollywood made her believe that this is the way most people think. And I don't know, man. Once you, like, see, there's like, there's people like me, and then there, people like, not that I'm a Hollywood star, but the way she speaks is so, everyone knows it's an act, and then she doesn't think it's an act, though. And not only did she alienate people that would just go see the movie, she made it political, and then, the more she speaks about whatever she believes in, the people that believe in that same nonsense are not going to go see her movie. So she's picking a side that doesn't support her. And, she's like, she's not that pretty. I mean, she's pretty, but she's not that pretty. Not for Hollywood. Snow White should have been Amber Rose, or that girl, Amber Turd, before she shit on Johnny Depp's bed. Blonde, white girl, pretty as shit, where no one can really deny. But with her, I honestly want to punch her in the forehead. Her eyes are really spread out. Her skin is like, I don't know if she's Mexican or Puerto Rican. It doesn't look good. She has no cleavage. I have a bigger chest than her. She's not that attractive to be Snow White and have 7 doors love you. Bad business, man. She had a bad PR agent out there. You always got to have a good, unless you don't care about your public relations, which, My bad, y'all. Lost you for a bit. You could probably pick her up by her back. Ethan, love, yeah. I mean, that's probably true. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just hardcore Ethan, yeah. Hardcore, brother. Yeah, I mean, most definitely. That's a good one, Ethan. It's probably true, man. And if I were her friend, I would take her in a car and be like, hey, you need to like drive around the city, and the people that you want to go see your movie are struggling for money, their families. They're not a 23-year-old bimbo girl that's think that she's like what's her name, the Wonder Woman girl's way hotter than Snow White, Gal Gadot. Like and she served in the Israel military. She may jump out of a no car run. Yeah, it's yeah, that girl. Yeah, she's like, how do you let the ugly witch of the West or whatever be her? Like, no, she can't be hotter than the no. Like Gal Gadot, that girl's really good looking, and she's cool, and she's like like you can actually like kind of respect her. Like she's more professional looking, or more she's not gonna like, I don't know her personally, but this is just what I've come to my own conclusion. She's not gonna say anything stupid, let's put it that way. What's up, Saint Oned? Tate McRae? Who's Tate McRae? I don't know that. I'm not sure who that be. Not sure who that be, son. I don't know, man. They're just not smart people, dude. Like, not smart. I don't know, man. Like, if this movie bombs, like, this poor girl's never gonna, like, they used her, they used this poor girl. I mean, she probably used herself. I think they made her the Wicked Witch since she was in the IDF. Oh. Beautiful legs for months. Yeah, she has a great set of legs, dude. Oh, maybe, man. Maybe. She was in the IDF. Yeah, maybe they made her the mean old terrorist or whatever, the Wicked Witch. Yeah, she's Jewish too, man. Yeah, she's rocking, dude. I actually enjoyed the Wonder Woman movies a little bit. I really did. They were awful, but it's not bad when you got to stare at her for an hour and a half, and she does like some. I like the first Wonder Woman. I like the World War II scene, or World War I scenes. Those were pretty cool. That's the only reason why I liked it. It was a cool, like, old school World War I thing. I always thought Zoe Deschanel would have made a good Snow White. Oh man, yeah, that girl Zoe. Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. I mean, freaking anybody, really. I mean, anybody with a normal looking like face, and like I just like she has a perfectly good like forehead and like eye separation where you can want to just like give her a little tap right in the middle of the forehead. I don't know why, but it just seems that way to me. Like when someone's yapping too much, you kind of like whop them right in the forehead. Brett Cooper, perfect Snow White down. Oh yeah, Brett Cooper. Oh yeah, she would be good. She would be good. Rachel has Oakley and Pearl Moss, so it adds a new dynamic to the movie. What an idiot, dude. What an idiot, dude. Yeah, Brett Cooper, she's pretty too. She's like pretty, like cute pretty, like not like Like Amber Turd is like I want to bang you pretty. Brett Cooper's like I would say more like, oh, I can take you home to mom pretty, which is a different type of pretty. You know, different type of pretty, that she has that fair skin. You put her like in a, does Snow White have brunette hair or blonde hair? I don't know. I guess brunette, right? Yeah, Brett Cooper would have been perfect. And she's like a normal person, you know? A normal person, which gives her more of an attractiveness than like you know, just a regular hot chick. You know, she has something special, you know, a little bit. She's cool. That one show Brett Cooper was on, the comment section, and then they put that one other chick on there. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, out of touch, you know. It's the new Little Mermaid. Oh, the Little Mermaid. Oh, I don't need a DEI fairy tale. Yeah, it just ruined it, man. And the Wicked Witch of the West is hotter than Snow White. You can't do that. You can't have if the bride is, the bridesmaid's better looking than the bride, then we got a big problem, you know? That's the number one rule. If a girl's getting attention, there can't be another girl next to her that's getting more attention. It doesn't work. Girls like attention. I don't know. You can't do that. If her eyes were any if her eyes were any further. Our Civil War movie. Oh yeah. Dude, Howard, we had a sick-ass Civil War movie plot going. I wonder if it comes to save the day. If her eyes were ready, they'd be on the side of her head. Oh, yeah, I agree with that. Dude, Howard, I remember that, man. I was going to visit my parents to get a beer, and oh, man. We had a good plot line to our Civil War movie. We had good characters. Yeah, I remember that. We were nailing it. Oh, that was a good one, dude. That was so fun, man. That was so fun. And you were nailing a lot of the characters too, man. Or you would always give me a character and it would always fit the role, man. You had what's her name? Candace Owens in there as one of the girls. The hot chick. I remember it was the hot chick that that was very smart, very intelligent, but you know, it didn't matter what she said. You always thought she was hot or something. And you're like, dude, Candace Owens, that fits that. I was like, oh, that's a good one. She's like sneaky attractive, you know, very sneaky attractive. She's not like too dark. She has that good skin. My mom always says. My mom, you know, not too dark, not too light, but it's right down the pike. Yeah, it's that good skin color. You know, you're never, if you go out, you know, if you don't see the sun, you'll just be, you know, kind of tan. But if you go out in the sun, you'll get a little dark and it'll look really tan. Like, you can't go wrong. Oh, I remember that, man. That was so good. That was so fun. That was so fun, man. That was a long time ago, too. I wish I think I still have that stream. I gotta bust that thing out and find out where it was, dude. I'll get a recap of our, that's a good, I'm like, damn, that's funny. Harrison Ford was the president. That's right, Harrison Ford. You gotta go with Harrison Ford. He was a good president. He was a good, he played a president in another movie. He was a good one. And he's a good actor, We need a strong president, but not too strong. And he fits that mold, yeah. Oh, Bundy Canyon. That was a good one, man. Rob Lowe was the evil general. Good-looking man, Rob Lowe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Damn, you got a good memory, man. Rob Lowe was the evil general. We had Harrison Ford. Who was the hunky man to save? You know, because I remember we were trying to bring back the old school movies where the man, you know, kind of saves the day, then saves the woman, and they kind of get together at the end. You know, a good love story, but we don't want it too mushy-gushy. You know, we want it straight to the point. And who was our dude? We had a hero. Who was our hero? Did we have a hero? Oh man. I forget. Evergreen. That was a big ass truck. I'm the comic relief. Trump. Trump saves the day and time's the comic relief. See, guys, we can put a, dude, we can do it. We can put a. I like the you know, I like the old what's the movie, Wolverine's Red Dawn movies, man. Did y'all hear about the new discovery of Egypt under the pyramids? Dude, Jackson Ransom, I did hear about that, man. I've been really confused about that whole thing since I heard about it, like Friday night or Saturday. Man, I don't know, bro. I don't know. That seems like I don't know. You know, you got big cylinders going a mile or two underneath the pyramids with the spiral, like staircase looking thing. Or could people walk in those tubes? Yeah, I don't know, man. That sounds. It sounds like it came out of nowhere, though. That's what I think. It just got. I don't think it's real. I don't think it came out of nowhere. It got pushed really hard on social media. I haven't seen the mainstream media pick it up yet. And that's a telltale sign, because if the mainstream media picks it up and they start, they can get sued for doing false, like, you know, making shit up. You know, the internet can't get sued. You know, the platform can't get sued, but if mainstream media picks it up and starts spinning with it, they can get sued for like false information, you know. Like that was the rumor with Tucker Carlson. He blamed that the voting machines. You know, you can't go out there and say a bunch of bad shit about a company and not it be true, or, you know, somewhat false or whatever. I don't know, man. Those down the pyramids, man. I was supposed to go this year too. I was supposed to see them in real life. I'm not sure, man. Like, if you guys, there's a couple good guys that like talking about Egypt. Uncharted X, he's on YouTube. I think his name's Ben. He's been on like the Joe Rogan show with that other guy. The other guy was in the army. They're roughly like my age. I forget the other guy's name, but I don't know. Like, people like them, I trust more than, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's those big spiral cases. Then I saw Alex Jones post about it, which kind of gave it a little more credit. That's weird, even for today's standards, to say, you know, even when Alex Jones posts something, you kind of look at it. Very questionable, yeah, Howard. Very questionable. Pretty wild. Very questionable. News Nation has pretty interesting views on it. Ooh, I didn't. Oh, News Nation picked it up. Ooh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Ethan. Interesting. I'll do when I get off of here. I'll do a little more digging. But so I watched a guy that kind of, I don't know. I don't think so. That's just too big, man. Way too big. Then to cut a spiral going down, like to dig that up and then to cut it, the stone in a circle, and then make a spiral a tunnel, basically going vertical down into the depths of hell. But here, the only like legitimacy I can give it is I'll never forget this. Like going if you see everyone like walking towards the pyramid, if you're watching like a History Channel or whatever, and they're walking towards the pyramids, and I remember one guy that was there. It's like, dude, it's not the pyramids that are amazing. It's what your feet are touching, because what the pyramids sit on, the Egyptians or whoever dug out the ground for the foundation and put the big slabs of stone on the foundation. So you're walking on a foundation of bedrock that they moved. So when they built the pyramids, it's on a flat surface. It's on rock. They didn't build the pyramids directly on sand. They dug out the sand and then built a big square foundation of rock, of stone, and they've cut the stone to lay down. So like this, I remember I was watching this documentary, and the guy was looking up at the pyramid, and the guy, the tour guide was like, dude, look down at your feet, man, and you won't even be able to tell when the stone was cut and moved. You're standing on perfectly cut and stone, moved stones out there. Like that's an incredible. So like, with those damn things, man, anything could be possible, really. Like I don't know, man. That's some scary. The pyramids are scary shit, dude. The pyramids are some scary shit. I mean, the Sphinx. No one knows how those things were built, when they were built, how they were built. I mean, the ancient Egyptians, they're Egypt right now, didn't uncover all this stuff until not that long ago. There were homeless people and bums living in the pyramids. Like, they had to scrub the fire stains from the walls because bums would go in there and, camp. And Egypt didn't do anything about it because they didn't know what they were looking at. And now, like 80 years later, they oh no, we built it like this. No, ancient Egypt, no one knows how those. I believe advanced civilizations built them, not slaves with rock hammers. Yeah, I'm with you, Jackson. Oh yeah, they used water jets to cut the stone. Oh yeah, the stone slabs aren't even uniform like bricks. Each one is different shape, dude. I think we're all on the same page. Cleopatra is closer to our timeline than the pyramids were built. Whoa, hold on. They'll be finding things for a long time. Cleopatra and Julius Caesar. So oh yeah, for sure. We live close. That's insane to even think about. We don't even know when those pyramids were built, dude. No way. Pyramids were there before Egyptians. Oh yeah, I think Egyptians are just taking it, making them themselves sound more important. You can't convince me that you guys built all that with rocks. That's an easy, an uneducated person is trying to tell educated Americans that they did it with rocks. That doesn't fly. Yeah, you're not going to convince me you guys smashed rocks together like a moron. No, dude, I mean, and what an insult to the people who actually built them, that they couldn't come up with a better tool than smashing rock together. Mythbusters prove it couldn't be done. Oh, I love Mythbusters. Mythbusters and Junkyard Wars were my favorite, man. Really, Mythbusters. Yeah, I believe Mythbusters. They do legitimate stuff. You know, I love those guys were awesome, man. Those guys were awesome. Aliens, I don't, I have no idea. Why would an alien race help? A bunch of dumbasses. Such a sick show, my monster. Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe the Anunnaki, all that stuff. That stuff's real interesting. I don't know, man. I've never been to Egypt. But I would imagine if you saw it in person, you would automatically assume that no human built this. It's one of those. I would say it's one of those things. It's like, oh yeah, they can tell everyone they did it when everyone's looking at it through a TV, and you can have an argument. But once you, I think, see it in person, you go, oh, no way, that's too big. It's too big. And human beings, I'm not saying we're lazy, but we outsmart, things that we do. It's like, why would I build it out of rock when that's heavier than shit? We can find a better way to build a pyramid. I don't know, man. Like, why would you do that? Why would? Oh, then okay, let's think about it. So, how many people lived around the pyramid to build it? So let's pretend I'm married and then I wake up in the morning in ancient Egypt or whatever, and I'm getting ready to go to work because everyone has to do something to like survive, especially back then. Instead of like hunting for food or getting clean water or doing anything for your wife or your family that you probably have and are probably struggling, you go, oh no, babe, I'm gonna go to the Great Pyramid or whatever, and I'm gonna smash some rocks together and move a brick a half a mile. Like, you think you're that you're what, like, it's like working at McDonald's. It's like, nah, babe, you need to do something else because your family needs you here. I can't, what are you doing? Dragging rock across the ground? That doesn't even make sense for like a social marriage. It just doesn't work. Yeah, babe, I'm gonna go to the quarry and just dig out some rocks for the pharaoh. Oh yeah, you're gonna go with your two friends. You're gonna go with you guys are going to the quarry again. No way, man. Like, you got to go hunting and got to go fishing, and like the dudes of the families even back then can't just be smashing rocks all day. Then how many people were injured? How many times can you move a rock before you get injured? Like, where there would have been mass like med bays. There would have been food problems because all the workers would be starving, out in the sun. Where did they drink? And once you start then building the pyramids, you got to finish them, man. Like, you can't build a skyscraper and then wait 40 years then finish it. That doesn't. Construction doesn't work like that. The more logic you put into it. All right, say, I don't know, how many people would you need to build that pyramid, man? Like 1 million? So you put a plan in place to cut stone, move stone. It would take fucking forever. And then the bottom, who were with the blacksmiths? How many blacksmiths did you have? Because if you're banging steel or anything against a rock, you're gonna have a blacksmith to repair the tools. You're gonna have like a warehouse for food because you got to feed your employees. You got to have medical, like all your employees, all your good carpenters or stone carvers are gonna get hurt. Whoa. They just ripped that apart. Wait, what? Anyway, oh yeah, and then like, what, do the wives just stay out fucking home? Oh, babes, my husband's working in the stone masonry factory, cutting stone today. He makes a good living. Yeah, he's one of the best. No, man, back then the husband's got to go hunt, and where were the kids? Where the husbands weren't around to teach the kids. The kids were just with the mom all day. Like, fucking bullshit, dude. Like, no way, dude. There's no way human beings made the. And like, here's the best example I can get. When I was in the middle, we were raised by Mowgli. When I was in the Marine Corps, dude, and we had to set up tents, like these old school Vietnam tents, out in the middle of Iraq, dude. Out in the middle of nowhere, right? There's about, I would say, 44 of us, and it took us about like 6 hours to put up these tents. And I threw out my back. I was hitting the head with the 2x4. There was people fighting inside the tents because everyone gets pissed off. There was sand everywhere, dude. I mean, we were blinded, deaf, and dumb. You know, half of the people after the day were half hurt. You know, my fingers were smashed. If you told us we had to set up tents again the next day, it would have been a struggle. Now, that was with, you know, rope, stakes, wooden stakes, and sledgehammers. Imagine with 30, 50, 100, 1,000-ton stone blocks and whatever tools. That no fucking way, dude. Right? I mean, I can't believe I'm still talking about the pyramids, but everyone would get hurt. It's all psyop, get you to follow, not necessarily the news. What's up, brother? Yeah, what's up, not necessary news? What's going on, brother? Semper Fi, man, Semper Fi. Just the operation, I can't. You don't space out your stuff, man. Can't do it today, even with our modern equipment. No way, dude. Dude, imagine putting one of those blocks, just one, on the back of the tires of a semi truck, or those big like construction. They would blow out the tires, dude. They would blow out the tires. It would ruin the suspension. You can't do it, man. No way. No way. Why? And like the most simplest answers, why would you walk away? Why would you walk into the mountains like a rock quarry, cut a bunch of rocks out of the rock mountain, move the rock mountain 400 miles to your homeland, and then rebuild a mountain out of rock? They just, like, the pyramid is just a big mountain out of rock, right? I mean, it's a big thing that looks like a hill or mountain, you know, and they made the mountain look better looking and sharpened it and made it more, like, it's the weirdest construction, man. I mean, we could, but the cost would be, it would be insane, Ethan. It would be like, and that's the point, you know. Why would we build something like that? For what reason? Not to see if we can do it, but like, if we build something that big and that costly, it would have to, like, you know, solve or cure cancer or something. You know, there would be no more wars if we could do that. You know, it would be the ultimate truth, you know, 8-ball teller. I don't know. But it just stands there like an idiot, and it doesn't do anything, you know? It's like, why would you build something that doesn't do anything? Why would you do that? For a pharaoh? You gotta be fucking kidding. You gotta be kidding me, you know? That's insane, man. That's insane. I mean, we could, but, oh yeah, the cost would be, dude, the cranes, what, like, I don't know. I honestly, I don't even know if we can really do it. And here's the thing, man. For a god, yeah, here's the thing. Once you start this project, if it's not completed with a reasonable time, it will never be completed. You know, that's how you, like, you always hear like major project, like Saudi Arabia is doing like the Lion City or this big cities that they want to do. It looks great on paper and you can have all the resources, but the minute you start that project, if you don't finish it within a time frame, it will never be done. Because, you know, if you can't finish it in 10 years, new technology comes out and the old shit you're using is not, you know, will become obsolete. You know, if you wait 50 years, it just, you gotta, might as well rebuild it, you know, it's too much. I don't know, man. It was the Chinese. And the one thing you never do, I think most people can agree, like, you know, they say slaves did it. So you're telling me, like, you gave slaves, like, very sharp tools to hit rock with? You know, I don't think so. I don't think you give slaves anything because they're going to hit you with it, you know, or they're going to rebel. Even if, you know, you don't give 10 slaves a pickaxe when you're the only dipshit watching them, you know, it's 10v1, you know, and they got a steel pickaxe. They didn't even have pickaxes back then. They didn't have anything. They had what, bronze? Maybe? Bronze? They didn't have anything, man. It's insane to even contemplate it. I believe some of the stone came from China. They have a cave with square cutouts there. What? No way. I've never heard that. Wow. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. And especially China's history, you know, there's not a lot of Chinese history, you know. There's pretty much nothing. They just, you know, it's not, the Chinese history is like, oh, there was an emperor and, you know, that's it. You know, there's not a lot of like individual history of, or what was in China. You know, I don't know too much about it, but I know there's no history in China besides the Communist Party. They like to get rid of their history, man. I don't know, man. The pyramids are wild, dude. Why? I don't know if those pillars are real or not. I don't know. Why would you build something like that and then bury it, or if it got a flood, you know, anything like that? It's kind of weird, man. Like, why would you do that? Why would anybody do that? Especially, like, if you think about, like, me, Time, and Ethan, like, if you think about us three and Howard, 4 people, if we all lived next to each other, we would just take care of our own shit, right? I mean, it takes a lot of effort to maintain your own house, to raise your own family, to do all this, to work by yourself and, you know, make sure you're not dependent on anyone. If you're working on the pyramids, you're not doing anything else for yourself. There's no way you're getting off, you know, your 9-to-5 work gig, moving stone all day, and then going home and dealing with your wife's bullshit and then cleaning. No way, dude. No effing way. That men don't work like that. We don't build something to perfection and then not claim it as our own. You know, if I build something, I'm gonna say, oh yeah, that shit's mine, dude. It ain't. I'm not. No way, right? Kind of silly. My ears are popping. My ears are popping. I spent 20 years in residential and commercial construction. Pyramids can't be built by men. No, I agree with you, man. I agree with you, Time, 100%. 100%. 100%. There's no way. There's no way men can build pyramids. There's no way human beings. I can't, dude. There's no way. I saw 44, some of the toughest, baddest dudes on the planet. 44 Marines in a war zone. We could barely put together tents without trying to kill each other and getting hurt. And then within like 6-7 hours of doing this, by nighttime we were all tired, dude. No way. You're right. No way, Tom. I'll never believe that. I will never believe that human beings made some damn pyramid the size of a mountain. And not only is it the size of a mountain, those damn people, whoever did it, dug down into the natural bedrock of the plateau, carved it out in such a way as that when they started placing blocks on the ground, they fit into the fucking rocks on the side of the mountain. Like, it's stuck. The pyramids are stuck in place. Like, they will never move. They're stuck in the ground. The I think not the biggest one, but the second biggest one, it's built into the rock. It's literally built into the ground. It's the goddamn weirdest thing, man. Like, how, bro? Like, who thought about that? Like, oh, you know what, guys? We're building something so big. Let's just make sure it stays here forever and jam it into the side of a mountain. But we're going to cut it so perfectly that it fits like a fucking Lego. Like, that's insane, dude. Right? That's insane. Like, it's insane. They are intermeshed together completely. Earthquake. Yeah, Jackson. Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah. I wonder if whoever built the pyramids were ever confused by the construction they've had. Imagine trying to get a permit in LA to build. They have core drill samples from the pyramids before we even had the concept of core. Yeah, Jason. Yeah, so the good YouTuber I watch on Uncharted X, dude, on YouTube, Ben, dude, he's really good, man. But yeah, they have core drills, dude. They drill a perfect cylinder in a rock. There's some drills that are bigger than shit too. A perfect cylinder they drill out of a rock. Yeah, so so yeah, they drill. So before they cut the rock out of the mountain, they want to make sure it's a good solid piece, right? And I guess in order to find out, you just cut a cylinder in the hole in the rock straight down, and you can see if the whole piece has like cracks. So like there's like drills in the mountain where they wanted to cut out to see if the whole rock was cracked. And if they saw a bunch of chips in the drill bit, they wouldn't cut there. They would cut somewhere else. The fact that they can get a perfect cylinder out of the rock and then look inside the rock, I'm like, oh yeah, this is a good solid piece of rock. It's like, wait, what? What? Isn't that wild, man? Isn't that wild? That's wild, man. Like, what tool did they have? Even in some of the, even you know what's the craziest part though? That inside the tomb, inside the Great Pyramid in the tomb, that there's no hieroglyphs. You would think on the tomb of the pharaoh that died in there, they would have his stupid name carved into the side of the block, on the side of the coffin, but there's not. There's nothing. I don't know, man. Those things are goddamn strange, dude. Oh yeah, and then you can see the buzz saw. You can see a buzz saw cut through in stone. Like it looked like it looked like, they would cut, they needed to cut something out of the stone with the buzz saw or a circular saw, and as they were cutting into it, they would go a little too far and then pull it back, and it would leave an extra cut, like an inch or two above the actual line that they were cutting. Or where they wanted to stop, it would get, because it's a circle, it's not a straight saw, it's a circle, so if you bend it in, it's like, how do you cut stone like that, man? How do you leave it? Why would you do that? No bodies in supposed tomb either. Yeah, no bodies. Even our diamond tip Bildrits couldn't do that today. It was some type of ultrasonic drill. Oh yeah, it had to be something wild, dude. There had to be a lot of waste from the cutting. Never hear about what happened. Oh yeah. So even that, dude. Howard, yeah, like, where did the extra pieces of rock go? Howard, oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Where did the extra pieces of rock go? Howard, they caused the Great Flood with stone slurry. It's limestone, folks. It's soft limestone. Ain't soft. It ain't that soft. It ain't that soft. Oh, but once again, you're cutting a stone for what purpose? For what purpose? What reason? So it's really crazy. The ones like in front of the Luxor, it's those big old wolf-looking people, and it's like a 3-story high person sitting down on a chair, and it's made out of one solid rock. And here's the deal, man. If you quarried a 3-story statue, you don't move the entire rock, you carve it where you find it and then move it. So these guys would carve it and then move it without breaking it. Like, where's the extra? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's wild. Ideal with stones. Lime is extremely soft. Well, I don't think so. I don't think it's that. Was it a 6 on the 6 or 7 on the hardened scale? What's the number? Diamond is 10. Lime granite is like is 8 or 9. They also had gold on the top of the Great Pyramids. Yeah, I heard that too. But even if they could cut it, why would they? And they cut it and they build it and they, isn't it just easier to cut wood? Where's the wood at? How come they didn't just cut trees down? Why didn't they? Why rock? Why granite and limestone and whatever other rock that they cut? Why? Why would you build a 3-story guy? And they, I don't know, man. It's hard to wrap your head around. It really is. Who's driving? The Uber guy. I get an Uber guy to drive for me. His name's Matt. It's a real nice dude. And then how'd you get the very top of the hey, Alice, good morning. Semper Fi, Alice, good morning. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Oh man, I don't know. You could this is crazy. The pyramids are wild, man. The pyramids are wild. I don't get it. You know, no one that has done construction or been around construction or just a, you know, normal looking person that, you know, hey, if you're gonna build something, let's not build out of the fucking rock. Let's build it out of, I don't know, wood or foam or plastic, you know, something that can last a while and be light, and we don't have to like it's just insane. It's an insane. I might lose you guys going through these hills a little bit. I'm definitely gonna lose you guys. But that's it for me today, boys. We got about 10 minutes and then it's gonna cut out, and I'm